What happens after the home inspection? This is such a great question because whenever you have a home inspection, let's say you're a buyer and you are buying a new home and you hire your inspector and they come out and they inspect the home. The inspector's role in this is to inspect everything in the house. And so you will likely have a 30, 40, 50 page report over everything in that home, which is wonderful. You want as much information as you can get before buying a property. It is a huge investment. Of course, you want all the information that you can get. But now that you have this report in hand and it's 50 pages long, how in the world do you know what's important? What should I request to be repaired? How do I move forward after this? Are these things normal? There's so many questions that my clients have every time we complete a home inspection. And my biggest advice to you is when you get that home inspection back, there are 5 major systems that we really want to look at. That's electrical, that's plumbing, that's your HVAC system, your roof, and your foundation. So go to those sections in your report and see if there's anything major listed. And if there is, what we want to do is hire a second inspection on that specific piece of the property. So a home inspector has been trained to essentially highlight areas that may be a concern. A home inspector is a jack of all trades, but an expert of none. So a home inspector has not likely ever been an HVAC technician or a roofer or a structural engineer or a plumber or an electrician. So if there is a problem with the electrical box in the garage, we want to hire an electrician to come out, take a look at that box, and give us a second opinion. Is there really a problem? Is it not up to code? Does it need to be replaced? Is it a small tweak that we can make that will bring this up to code and make it safe for everyone? What exactly needs to be done? How much will it cost to fix it? And how important is it? And let that expert tell you. So if there's a potential problem with the roof, let's get a roofer out there. Take pictures, write up a report for us, and give us a quote on the repair on how much it will cost. So once we have all of those things lined out, we have our 5 major systems. We've checked on those. Maybe 3 of them had some issues. We're going to get a roofer out, we're going to get an electrician out, and we're going to get a structural engineer to come out and further inspect those major items. Now we have those reports from the experts. We have quotes on what it will cost to fix them. Now we have all the information that we really need to go back to the seller and say, these professionals have said that these are issues. They're safety issues. They're issues that will be big ticket items for me in the future. I don't feel comfortable moving forward unless they're fixed. Here's a quote on how much it will cost. Would you be willing to fix these items? Or in some cases, we might even take money towards closing in lieu of those repairs being complete. So that means we're going to get money from the seller. So after closing, we can hire our own contractors, our own roofer, our own structural engineer, or foundation company to come out and make those repairs. We can make sure they're done the way that we want them done. We can make sure we can use the companies that we want to use, and we can get those repairs made. So that is how you are going to navigate your way through the inspection period. Hire an inspector, get your very large, potentially, report back. Look at the summary page, really read through the report, check those 5 major systems, see what stands out to you, what makes you feel uncomfortable with moving forward in this transaction if these things are not repaired. Let's hire some experts to come out and give us quotes and official reports on those systems. Then let's present them back to the seller and see what we can negotiate, be repaired prior to closing, or get you some money from the seller so that you can make those repairs after closing. If you still have questions on the repair and inspection process in a transaction, drop your questions below. I would love to answer them for you.